In this video, in this video, I'm going to animate two dogs morphing through their butts, and you'll see how I animate that frame by frame, how I change my mind in the middle of the process, and in order to lead with one specific part of the body, in this case the butt, and then with the head is delayed, and then just catch up eventually. Hope you like this video in which I'm going to show you how I struggle, but also how I problem solve in real time. And in order to do that, first of all, I'm going to finish in betweening all of this craziness, and then I'm going to add on top all of those new parts animation. Sounds great, sounds like a deal. You like it, you like me, I like you. Let's go. Boom. Amazing. So what do we have right now? We have everything here. Twin, 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 boom, 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 boom. Perfect. We have the main frames done. I need a breakdown here, which is the frame that is going to be connecting this butt of this dog with the other butt of the other dog. So between these two, I need a frame. I need a frame in which I'm going to continue in betweening these two. Let me do a rough pass. I like to rough out some frames just to feel the movement, and on top of this, I'll put my clean lines. So I'm feeling. Let me take out of this thing. So I'm feeling how this dog is rotating, how the volume of this dog, of this head, is rotating. So from here, boom. There you go. I'm considering this a spacing too, of this line coming from there to there, from there to there. So even though I'm doing a rough pass right now, I'm also mindful of those lines. I love that word, mindful. Someone used that word for me not a long time ago. I received a coupon code to buy something. To buy something, and I didn't apply properly that code because I was distracted. And I didn't receive the discount for the app that, that I was planning to buy. And yeah, they told me, yeah, Henry, we can help you. And I'm like, amazing, I love you guys. And it's like, just please be more mindful. Just please be more mindful the next time that you register the code. And I'm like, just so sorry. I love when we have beautiful technical support on these things. I loved it. I love it. Boom, 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 boom. Look at that arc. So from here to here to here. I think I can go a little bit up here. Boom, boom, boom. And I'll go a bit faster. Just so I don't spend an eternity on this scene. Now I feel this ear could go like this. Bam, bam. I'm making the ear go like here on top of the eye of this dude. Bam. And it's going to slide it and start morphing here. Here, the spacing between these two lines, I think is super close. Now, how the butt is going to merge and connect between each other, that's huge. That's huge. You know about my passion about butts. And that's something that I want to carry here in each break that I'm doing. And I have to honor that passion through the way that I'm connecting these two butts of this character. Look, how is that I'm going to connect these two? I feel like this butt here is going to be like this. Oopsie, oopsie, oopsie. It's going to come from here, bam, 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 and it's going to slow in here like a bouncing ball in the top position. It's going to slow in. It's like, I'm getting closer. It's getting closer. It's getting closer. Boom, boom, boom. And then guess what? And then boom. This other butt of this character also starts like joining like that. Something like this. See? That's what I'm doing all of this stuff. That's what I am in this career. And then from here to here, I can maybe see how this. I'm going to need more in between 0. I don't care. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. See, I'm like, oh. And maybe from here to here I can start pushing that bot there. But first I'm going to design this. I'm going to design this frame. There you go, something like this. See all of that force pulling all of these other legs towards that side. It's twisting. I feel like the twist on this character, see? Damn. No eyes. I have a rave right now in my head. And it depends, you know. Sometimes when I'm animating a crazy scene, I like to listen to rock. Sometimes I like to listen to electronic music. See the volume here in the neck? I'm trying not to lose that volume. And this is only a rough. This is only a rough, so I'm not too concerned about too many stuff right now. I'm free right now to explore all my ideas. And these two parts now are coming together. I'm just trying to imagine the stuff and trying to represent that stuff in my animation. For example, also here, this part here, yeah, I think it's too long. There you go. And I will need more frames here to connect this with the other thing there also. I'm going to enable the onion skin and start in-betweening this craziness. The cleanup of this scene is going to be crazy. 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 Then from here to here, bam! Boombox. Okay, yeah. I'm traumatized with the recordings. Boom. Beautiful. Yeah. Here those two connect. Let's see how this feels. I don't want this only to connect, I want this to suck each other, so let's see how can I do that. I'll found in the in-betweens. Let's continue. So okay, let's design this pose. Let's design this pose. So I'm going to lower the opacity of this. Okay, here I'm going to group all of this so I can delete this immediately after drawing my tie down on top. And then let's go. I'm too stiff right now. I need to be more loose, more loose, more loose. Cafecito, that's a superpower. Now, simple lines. Remember, S, C. I don't need anything else, dude. I don't need anything else. Beautiful. Henry, but how is it you're able to in between that perfectly? Dude, to be honest, I have no idea if this is in between them perfectly. I'm just feeling it. And yeah, it looks good. See, this is like almost like a straight, and then from this we go to a C here, and we just connect these two with another little C here. We are just using simple lines. We're just using simple lines. There's no secret about this shoot. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Jupiter Henry, what the heck are you doing? This is a short film about a two-headed mutant chihuahua that is fighting against a giant air fryer to protect a punk city. Wow. I became fast on that pitch. Awesome. I don't need to show these lines. Get out of here. Flipping to see how this volume of this tooth looks like. Boom, beautiful. And maybe here, this part that is melting, I can still show how that part is melting, but not only that, I can also start making this part spread over there. Awesome. And here, look at these lines. I'm going to try to start adding those lines here, so eventually become those lines. So yeah, this part that is spreading here is going to create those lines eventually. So I'm planning and trying to reuse the same amount of lines that I have here to the next lines. I need to make this brush bigger. This is something that I like to say to my friends in the community, which I'm helping them to level up, level up, level up, level up, level up. And is that it's that when we are doing rough passes, it's important to be super soft. So eventually, we create a cloud of rhythms, a cloud full of rhythms that we are going to find all the pose of the character within those rhythms, within that cloud. I like how rounded this looks like, so I'm going to keep that roundness there. Boom, boom. Awesome. And then from here to here, this arm could be like this. See, so I'm simplifying. I have two lines on one side and one line on the other one, just to make things simple. And I am tapering towards one side, so I'm making this side thinner and this side thicker. I'm always flipping to see how these lines are moving, but not only that, how these shapes are moving. See? Boom, boom, boom. It's like gluk, 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 gluk. Oopsie. Oopa. Oopa. Now, let's separate this. One line here and one line in here. The one lining theory. Do you want to know more about the line one in theory? No, maybe not. Maybe not. I'll leave that as a secret for another video. Boom. Boom. Look, sucking there. Bam. And then from here to here, one lining. Opa. Opa. The one lining theory. You want to know about the one lining theory? Yes, Henry, yes. Nah, get out of here. So the one lining theory. No. Come on, dude. Wait, I don't like that line. I don't like that line. I can do better than this. The one lining theory is half true, half bullshit. No, it's super true. I'm going to tell it to you. So once I was in a, I think I already told this story. Once I was on a 2D workshop, and we were designing also characters for a short film that we were working on, and the mentor of that workshop told us I have to fix this line. I designed a character that was like that: the T-shirt, the food, the shorts, and everything, all of that. And he was like, "Dude, you have a lot of this kind of stuff. What if you one line all of this and you put like the T-shirt there and the shirts here and this and this and this like this? See how beautiful it looks like?" And I was like, "What?" And he was like, "Yeah, one line, one lining all of this, one lining all of this." One lining, and then when I went to college to study animation, I had a traditional animation as a teacher, and I told him about this one lining magical theory, and he was like, "Henry, what the heck are you talking about?" That's the flow of the character, and I'm like, the flow of the character? Yeah, the thing that you call the one lining thing is the flow of the character. Oh, and we start looking at, come on, and we start looking at this amazing reference from the 90. I have 2 iterations of these things open. What the heck, dude? Dude, no, don't break. Don't break apart. Okay, I'm going to close all of this then. So see, look at this. Let me open Toon Boom while I explain this concept. Look at the butt of this cat. How this line of the butt one lines all the way here to the heel, all the way here, or this chicken here at the chest. How this line one line all the way here to the upper part of the leg, or here the chest of this cricket all the way here to the upper part of the shorts, is super important. Or here this one line from the torso of Mickey Mouse all the way here to the lower leg, and that creates a flow. And there are many different ways that we can see this flow. When we are doing gestures, sometimes we can connect the rhythms to find that flow. And when we are designing shapes, we can connect those shapes in order to create that flow. So it's not like a single use, it's a concept that is used in different ways. Wait, let me go. So I was using it, and see how, well, by one lining all of this, we give this feeling that everything is going towards a certain direction, or everything or something is leading something. You see the force in which, boom, all of these shapes are being pulled by this one lining thing. So it's really huge, really huge. It's really huge, it's really huge. That butt is really huge. So I'm going to draw this line again because I feel like I don't have too much clear information. This could clearly be just a C from here to here, and that's it. See, that'll be the best, and that's it. Look at that butt. And then let's continue. Oh, la concha su madre. I erase the pass. There you go. Boom, boom. So look at the apex of this onion skin here. In this frame is there, and then on this one is here, and then on this one is here. Super important to be able to see that thing moving around. Harry, where's the apex? Every curve, every line, every curve have an apex. The apex of this curve is here. If I were to move the apex of this curve here, this curve will look like this. If I were to move the apex of this curve like this curve will be like this. And this is very important to understand where is the apex, because we are all, when we're animating volumes, we tend to see this thing moving too. See the apex of this curve? I'm seeing it moving from there to there. And not only that, I'm trying also to keep the volumes of this thing. Beautiful. Beautiful. Also, we have the design of this frame. I feel like I can start opening this part of it. Let's leave it there. Let's leave it there. If I need to clean that, I will do so. So I'm drawing through, and inside of this drawing through, I'll make this line darker. So my shoulder starts remembering the movement. And that's how I keep clean lines. Forget about it. Forget about what I said. Forget what I said. There you go. Boom, boom. These piercings I think should be around here and a bit bigger. Beautiful. Now let's in between these dudes here into that here. here. Okay, come on. Awesome. I can start building these shapes here. And as they get closer, that shape is going to stretch, it's going to squash there. Beautiful. And now on this dude here, we have a lot of in between, so let's in between that thing like crazy fast. Let's in between this crazy fast. Beautiful. This one here. Boom, boom. Beautiful. I feel like I can start moving this part up. There you go. Here we're going from here to here. Shift and trace. I don't want to use my brain right now. No, la concha su madre. I screw up everything. La concha su madre. Time to draw it frame by frame. Time to use my brain. So from here to here. Boom. Boom. And then from here to here. Awesome. So this, down, up, this a bit this way. So I'm creating clear arcs here. Come on, focus, Henry. Sometimes I just get so fucking distracted here with a lot of lines. We're working on this in between. La concha su madre. Important to stay focused. Then from here to here. From here to here. What the heck we have here? Awesome. Boom. There you go. See how this volume here is popping on the eye? There you go. And then this move up like this. I'm tracing on top of this and moving this just to keep those volumes. This is the between that I'm working on. Come on, faster. Faster and focus. Cool. What is happening here? Bam! I think this, I'm losing a lot of volume here, and this part should stay here up. So now this in between should be a bit up here. Awesome. In between here, here. Boom. Look at what this point here is doing. Poop, 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 and then back again, and then back again. Is that a clean arc? No. So this part here should move a bit towards the front. Awesome. So it's going up, front, and back. Let me trim this again. Awesome. Then from here to here. Ah, no, looks like shit. Oh yeah, looks like shit. That's it's shaking too much. So why did I? Oh, it looks horrible. What the heck happened here? I'll take care of you later. I'll take care of you later. This is a special dude. I'm going to take care about it later. Okay, what the heck is happening here? What the? Huh? No, don't tell me that I am in betweening. No, yeah, tell me that I am between this properly. From here to here, all good, all good, all good. Boom. Yeah, now it's looking decent. It's hot, it's getting hot, it's getting hot. I need to open everything around. I need some hot coffee. Let's go. 28 minutes. So we have this line, and then this can go like this in the next frame. It's like a line of action moving like this. Boom. And then from here to here like this. And then from here to here like this. Eh? Fuck. Boom, boom, boom. And then up. See? Boom, boom, boom. Awesome. Just with a simple line of action I am able to see all the movement of this thing. And these gross stuff here can point towards the direction this thing come out of, which is down there. Beautiful. Let's continue with the body first. We're working on this in between. Come on, come on. Awesome. Beautiful. And then we go here. Create an arc on this little blob here to go to the other part here. Boom. I'm not okay, but I keep slipping. So from here to here, I'm going like this. Boom, see? I can connect these two ports here. Feel like I'm adding more volume. Oh yeah, I don't have to care too much about this dude because I'm going to put some extra time on all the animation of this dude to work. Look at the spacing. Boom, 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 boom. Here the spacing jumps too much, and here not that much. So that is also a clue that I'm losing volume on the head of this dude. Awesome. Beautiful. So let's look at this thing again. Poop, up, 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 back. This is Henry in focus mode. What is happening with this leg here? The spacing between these two is super close to each other. Maybe we can have something cool from that accident there. So this is crack. Here I can hold this up. I can hold this there. And then pour. So crack, 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 crack. I'm going to improve the timing later. Let's see how this looks. Beautiful. 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 Okay, let's continue. So from here to here, I I can start melting this. I can make this ear melt. See, it's squashing down, and that ear is melting. And then here, I can also take some stuff from here, just so I can make these two parts connect. There you go, something like this. Then I can merge these two. Okay, this could flow better to get to the next pose. There you go. Let's see. Now this part here, I feel like should start going up already. Oops, 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 oops. Something like this. Boom. And also this butt. There you go. I can design this line better so it looks beautiful here. And then we go like this. Now here I feel I need another frame here, in the middle between these two. So boom. I need another frame there because I need to make this a bit more slower, and then we go from here to here, and that part goes faster. This turn, I want this turn to be slower. It's like back. And cool, let's in between this. And the main part that I want in between here is this spot. Like here I need a cleaner line. It's a tear falling from your eyes, and you choose your sky. Boom, something like this. Too many lines, but we are going to get there. Awesome. See, this empty spaces, negative space is something that I'm also seeing to in between here. Interesting. Because here the ear will fall. Here the ear will fall. And we'll start merging with all of that stuff. Now I had a volume here and then I lost that volume here. So I can keep pushing that volume up. Yeah, I would like to keep that pushing that volume up. There you go. So boom, boom. I might have to change this. So now that the ear falls here. More appealing shape. Awesome. Looking if I am recording. There you go. Now we made sense of all of those lines. Cool. Let's continue, let's finish this in between. Hold on, it's 43 minutes. We're finishing this in between, we're animating the eye and then we're animating the arm. Let's do that, let's do that. I'm losing volume here. Concha. Let's go faster. Onion skin. Oh no. I was going to use a shift and trace. Let me block everything else that is not this. Let me see the arc of this. We're going pam 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 pam. Okay. There you go. And on top of this. Come on, get out of here. Cool. Now the shifted trace didn't work perfectly there. because this part of the mouth is following a different path. So it's important to be aware of those things, and if something doesn't work, it's not because the shift and trace doesn't work, but because we tend sometimes to have some asymmetry in part of the character. While one piece is moving in one direction, another piece could be moving in the opposite direction. So it's very important to look at those things, girl. Boom. Back in time. Boom. Now that I think about it, let me try something, because I feel the butt should move first and then the head should follow the butt. So here I can delay the head so it moves as a result of the butt being pulled in that direction. And maybe this head that I have here could be the one that goes here. So first move the butt and then we move the head. Do you get what I mean? Let's try that, yeah. I think that will be better. Also feel I don't have a slow out from this pose, so I also feel this body here should be closer, because it have a force that's going to start pulling this dude closer to the other dude. Now we're putting some thought process here. So all of these, and then boom, is going to start merging towards each other. I can make this a bit down. So let's see. Exactly. Cool. And this could move a little bit towards that way. Let me use the mirror to see all the weird stuff that might be happening here. There you go. Yeah, I want to desynchronize the movement of the body with the movement of the head. We're not have the time in this video for the eye and the hair. So guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to finish all this first part of the morph within the butt, and I'll call this video "How to Animate Two Dogs Morphing Through Their Ass." Oh, sounds like a deal. Oh, it's on. So from here to here. clean lines here. No necessity to be super rough. There you go, and we in between these. No need to be super rough there at all. And this line is being pulled by this line here. There you go. And I can grab this and move towards this side so I can trace on top of this. There you go. Boom, that line gradually moving. Awesome. Black, and boom. Black, and boom. Perfect. Black, and now this frame is important because this is a transition of all of this is going to start moving like crazy. Cool, let's connect these two butts. There you go. Boom, and this inflates like this. There you go. This inflates like that. Maybe I can make it start moving this up towards the front. There. This line could start coming a bit towards this side. So eventually this line here turns into this line here. There you go, that's more accurate. This spacing of this arm is totally messed up. Awesome, better. Ooh. Beautiful, I like the timing of this ball. Thinking and then merging. Thinking and then merging. Awesome, let's go. The arc of this leg, something like this. Is melting. The belly of this dude is melting here. Awesome. Cool. Something like this. We can start showing here the base of this dog starts melting too. Awesome. Cool. Now, nice, it works. But now I'm going to clean these lines. This is a C, this is an S, this is a C. So let's simplify those lines. This is a C. And I take those simplified lines and I paste it here. Cool. Bam, bam. Now it's in between these. Sure, melting, melting. Bam. Beautiful. Then from here to here. Awesome. Here I feel I can move these lines a bit up. In between here, in between here, in between here, in between here. Opa! There you go. In between here, come on. Something like this here. And then this here. How long is this video? 59 minutes. There you go. Let's see what we have until now. I want more time here if these two merge in here. So I might add another frame there. Let's go, let's add another F frame there. Boom. Then from here to here like this. I might overshoot these here. And from here to here we're going to have something like this. The value of this dude is going to be like this. Let me overlap these towards this side. I can go here down and up, boom, down and up. There you go. Awesome. Boom, how fast I'm going now. Beautiful. An S curve here. There you go. See? Boom, boom, boom. Just make this a bit cleaner so I can in between this properly. There you go. Beautiful. Let's see. I might add more time. I really want this to feel like we are morphing these dudes with the bot. Well, there you go. See? This is how I merge these two characters, or I morph this character to their bot. And I was happy to see that I had the chance to change some of these frames just to start with one piece of the character. In this case, the butt is the one that leads the entire body, and then the body follows, or the head follows. So that's something really cool. And there you go. The animation is appearing. Is appearing. I'm happy with how all of the things are looking, and yeah, I'm going to animate the eye and the arm on another video. I might record the intro right now because I didn't know what I was going to do before starting. So in this video I'm going to animate two dogs morphing through their butts, and you'll see how I animate that frame by frame, how I change my mind in the middle of the process in order to lead with one specific part of the body, in this case the butt, and then with the head the head is delayed and then just catch up eventually. Hope you like this video in which I'm going to show you how I struggle but also how I problem solve in real time. See you next time. Bye bye.